Alrighty, guys. So I am live right now. Let's see. Wonder if I'm trying to do this again because it's been a minute since I've done it. You know how I do. So just trying to see. So I guess it is working. Strange. Alrighty. Guess I am live. Iron. Yes. Hi. Did you watch? It's been a minute. That Bunny, that what's that show called? I remember it was on Boomerang for a little bit. It's been a minute since I watched it. Shadow Nova, sup, George, sup. Hey, what do you think of the Spider-Man trailer? I loved it. I really did. I didn't do a review on it because, like I said, I had stuff going on, but I enjoyed it because of Doctor Octopus. I'm a huge fan of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, so get to see that world come back. Whew. It kind of sucks though because Tom Holland. Not trying to be rude to him, but nobody's going to see Spider Man because Tom Holland. They're going to see it for the Amazing Spider Man series, which there's some fans out there, and there's the Spider Man and Tom Tobey Maguire Spider Man. So I really enjoyed it. Not much in the trailer, which is fine, you know, because they saving Toby for the last one. Toby's the best one. So um, New Japan Girl, hey Johnson, hey. Jaden, hey. What do you think of 50 Cent Power? Uh, it's okay. It's 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 something. I saw Power Ghost, and I was like, this is all right. Then I saw Power. I was like, it's okay. You know, it's not bad. Something kind of surprised I watched it this late though. But hey, what can you do? Uh, but I enjoyed it. Power's good. I can't watch all those seasons though. I'm getting old now. Hey Johnson. Hey Eric. Eric Square. Yes, Green Goblin. Yes. Yes, old Norman Osborn. Willem Dafoe. Ooh. What he used to say, the ECBC spider went up the water spout. Dow came goblin and took the spider out. I was like, this man is crazy. Um, okay, Iron. When it comes to Marvel or DC, if you talk about film wise, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie, the film for DC's been pretty good this year. We have Justice League, the Snyder Cut, which should have came out years ago, but that was pretty good. And that Suicide Squad film was very good. It was way better than Black Widow. Um, and again, this Spider-Man film is a Sony film, so I can't really compare it to a Marvel film yet. But it's kind of is. So I don't know. It's kind of weird with me. Um, I'm a DC fan through and through, but I'll say DC had a good year. Not a great year, but they had a good year. Um, Still Chung Lee's about to come out too, so I've been hearing some good things about that. If it's straight martial arts, if we ain't getting no Iron Fist BS, then I might be like Chung Lee. Um, I really am looking forward to see that one more than the Eternals. I do not like the Eternals. I hate how they're like, oh, we were told not to interfere. Okay, so you were told not to interfere for the humans that you fell in love with. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. That's a cop out. Whatever. So, but I do agree. I think DC's doing right with their films now. That could change in 2 months though. Marvel films, as of right now, the only I wasn't a fan of Black Widow. I didn't want a Black Widow film. I wanted it after Winter Soldier, but makers can be choosers, I guess. So, but as of right now, DC's okay. It's okay. Yep, I'm hearing rumors about Shang Li's. Yeah, I heard it's gonna bomb too. But hey, if it's a good film, it's a good film. I don't care if it bomb or not. I'm looking for good films. So I just talked about that. I'm jumping into excitement when I saw Doctor Octopus at the end. Oh, when I saw Doctor, oh, he said, "Hello, Peter." I said, "Yes, yes, please have that train sequence again." Oh, that's my favorite train. That's my favorite scene for any superhero film. The way Spider-Man and Doctor Octopus were fighting. That's just great stuff. Okay, that's good. If you like both, I hated Black Widow. I think I hated Black Widow not because it was a female film. I just hated it because how they handled Taskmaster, how it was a film that should have came out years ago, how it's a film that at the end of the day was just a recap. you know that it didn't it didn't progress any stories in the MCU universe. It just was a film, and I don't like films like that. If you go and tell me every film is like connected, it's going to move on, moving pieces for the next universe or next saga you're about to do, then yeah. But I should did like I said, this film should have came out years ago. But the Suicide Squad, honestly, was a better film. Just was just a funner film. I had this. I can't believe I'm saying that. Which I hated the first one. What do you think of Marvel with the series so far? Think of Marvel? I haven't seen it yet. I will be checking it out tomorrow, and I'll do reviews on it probably sometime later this week. So I just want to catch up with a couple episodes. I said I can binge watch them. Heard some good things, so we'll see. Sony's going to keep the rights to their movies. I hope so, because I do not want them to go to Marvel. Not now. How you feel about AEW and CM Punk? I love it. I think CM Punk coming back is great. Um, we need that in wrestling because wrestling has been boring. The man talks. I listen. He can. I don't know how he talked the way he does, but he can draw anybody into a building. Punk has that gift of gab. He just is great. Um, and the biggest problem I have right now with WWE is like they brought back Brock Lesnar. Cool. With you fighting Roman Reigns. Didn't we see this already? Well, he's a babyface now. Okay. You brought back Becky Lynch as a heel. Why? But she's gonna be a heel, and Bianca's gonna be a babyface. Then why did she have to lose the title? Why couldn't they just have a competitive match and Becky cheated, and that's how she lost the title? Why she had to lose in 5 seconds like that? See, that's what I'm talking about. Like when it comes to WWE, their logic don't make sense. AEW's been doing logical stuff. I'm not saying they do the best stuff, but it makes sense, and that's what I care for. What's your favorite episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender? That's tough. I don't know why you asked me a question, Nine Man. My favorite episode would probably be when Zuko finally goes to Team Avatar. He leaves his Fire Nation. I was geeking out when he did that. I was like, about damn time. Shit, I mean, if somebody burns my face, you think I'm gonna still take orders from him? Hell no. So yeah. So what do you think of Invincible? I mean, I know you ain't asking me Invincible. I done did multiple reviews of it. It is the best thing since sliced bread. The Invincible. It's the best animated show that came out this year, and it still is. It still arguably is. Um, there's nothing that's topped that yet. Nothing. I thought Master of the Universe was gonna give a run for its money. I lied. So Invincible still arguably one of the best anime show this year. So yeah. Christian, my thoughts on the trailer. I thought it was great. Like I said before, I came in probably a little late, but I love the trailer. Seeing Doctor Octopus, hearing Green Goblin. Who gives a fuck about Electro? But if he's in there, I'll watch it. But those two are definitely. I think Sandman's in there too, so that's cool to see. So I love the trailer. And I'm a villains guy, so seeing all those villains together and seeing all like like y'all don't know. I watched Spider-Man 2 multiple times and get to see Dr. Octopus come back is great. So yeah. Also, at the end of last month, I went on a road trip to Atlanta to see my aunties and saw Turner Broadcasting and Adult Swim. Oh, that's cool. That's great. Um, yeah, I know Adult Swim is becoming HBO Max. They're merging, which is I don't know. That's a good thing or a bad thing. That shit to see. Uh, Firestorm. Hey Johnson, you excited for the Mortal Kombat? Oh yes, I'm excited for the true Mortal Kombat film of the year. Yes, I will be. Review will be coming out Monday or Tuesday for that one. Piss Pie, what up, Johnson? What up? I do agree with your Taskmaster. Oh, thanks, Iron. But that's just my opinion. I just feel like when it came to Black Widow, it could have been so much better, and it wasn't. I didn't like the Taskmaster. I mean, it just like I said, the film itself, it was needed, but it was not needed at this time. It was needed 2 or 3 years ago, if that makes any sense. So, there's current background tasks for computers. Yeah, whatever. Um, New Japan Girl Turner. If Shang-Chi bombs, they're talking about pushing Venom 2 back to next year as well as another film. Well, it's going to bomb because of how Marvel and Disney has been promoting it. I mean, I think Venom will be fine because ain't nobody. Excuse me. There's only one way to watch Venom is go to the theaters. I'm going to go to the theaters to watch Venom. Huge fan of Venom, and Carnage, and you got two good actors, Tom Hardy, and Woody Harrison, doing these characters. I'm down. But I understand why studios are doing that. I don't think they should wait because the longer they wait, I mean, you a film can lose its profit and money that way because people be like, yeah, I don't want to see it now. It's in the cold months. What you think people want to go in the damn winter to go see Venom? They'd probably rather do it in summer or mid October. I'm just saying. I'm just speculating. I would like to see Taskmaster as a male. Yes, I think Taskmaster should have been a male. He should have been a agent of Shield, not the TV show, but I'm talking about like an agent of Shield years ago. And I think I talked about that before. He should have been connected with Shield, and he gets his revenge on Natasha and her family. Something simple, but it's not too complex. Not this whole. I don't know what the fuck they did. Teletubbies going to be on Cartoon Network. I have not heard about that, and it is what it is. Killer Instinct as a film would be interesting. Just I understand your points about Marvel and DC. I do agree with you, but I express it differently. That's fine. Like I said, like I said, um, when it comes to Marvel or DC this year, I'm not talking about last year or the year before that. DC's films have been knocking it out of the park. As of film wise, like I said, Shang-Chi or whatever has yet came out. I have not seen it, so that could change it. But I think DC's been doing pretty well with the Justice League um, and the Suicide Squad. So, do I think Marvel has been dropping the ball with their films as of late? We only had one, and that was Black Widow. Um, and I can't really say. However, that doesn't really leave a good taste in my mouth because one, the film is just it was at the wrong time, and I think people wanted that film 2 years ago. You know, yeah. George, favorite Power Ranger season? Space. Psycho Rangers can top them. I don't know if it's me, but I would have loved to see Katana and James Gunn suicide. Actually, I would have loved to see that too. He might bring her back. Uh, so he might bring her back, hopefully. Because she wasn't bad in the first one, just that film was garbage. Bloodsport and Suicide Squad, I liked him. Yeah, Bloodsport was honestly, I would not mind seeing him come back. That's the character I want to come back. But it's up to Alba if he wants to come back. I don't want Deadshot back. I really don't. Like, if people are like, oh, I want Deadshot back. No, I really don't fucking don't. I'd rather have Bloodsport. Bloodsport. So, yeah. So, that's all I said. I watched Spider-Man 1 and 2 all long time ago. Rewatch them again. They are great superhero films. To me, those are the definition of a Spider-Man film. If you want a good Spider-Man film, those were Tom Holland's Spider-Man needs to be. The problem that I have with Tom Holland, and it's not Tom Holland in general, he's great, is Marvel is not making him Spider-Man. Like true Spider-Man, he's Iron Lad. He's like an Iron Man sidekick. That's why I've always hated. I'm like, this dude's Spider-Man. He don't need Iron Man. Spider-Man has more villains, capable storytelling than Iron Man. If it was for Spider-Man 1 and 2, Iron Man wouldn't be around, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm coming from. That's why like when I made a video why I hate Tom Holland Spider-Man, it's because he's not Spider-Man, he's Iron Man. He's Iron Lad, and I'd rather him be Spider-Man. And those two films are good. Even the Amazing Spider-Man, I'm not a fan of them. I love the first one. The second one, not so much, but they're Spider-Man films. You see Spider-Man, you don't see Batman, you don't see, not to say Batman, but Iron Man and all those other characters in there. It's a straight Spider-Man film. So that's why I'd be like telling people, if you want to see a true Spider-Man film, watch Spider-Man 1 and 2. If you want to see a updated version of those Spider-Man films, the Amazing Spider-Man series are probably the best one. So that's what I go with. But let me see. So I agree with you. Okay, Venom is a good film. Actually, it is. I don't know why I got that hate. Are you going to see Halloween Kills? Absolutely. Johnson, do you think Killer Instinct would make an interesting film? Yeah, it would be. Agent Shield is interesting. Yeah, it was. It's interesting. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say it was the best thing, but they should have did a better job connecting it so people could actually watch it. But I don't know. I think Agent Shield should have did its own thing, and I would have never brought back Agent Coulson. But I don't know. Like I said, that whole show was kind of different. So hey, I feel like Venom might be going the King and Black route after seeing the reviews for the arc in comics. Said it was the first movie. Yeah, could be. I'm curious if you have seen the new Shaman King anime. I have. I have. I saw the first season, the old show. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. This one was okay. I had to do a review on that, and I'll talk to you about that separately. But I'm not gonna go too much in depth with that. Agent of Shield season one through four. I saw one, didn't really care for it. Saw two. When he brought the Inhumans, I was like okay, but then when they spun them off into that god awful TV show, I was like it was okay. Like it was not must see TV for me. Like Arrow was must see TV, and not because it was great, it was because those crossovers. And Agent of Shield didn't have that. I think Agent of Shield kind of suffered too because of that too. Teletubbies on Cartoon Network. Yes, you're right. Yo, Johnson just got the notification. Oh, you're always welcome, Dougie. So, I do hope the Netflix Marvel shows will return on Disney Plus. That will not happen. They're too violent and they got too much blood. Hulu might be nice. I like the Amazing Spider-Man film. Yeah, they're great. They're also airing Cal-U on Cartoon Network. Whatever. So, yo, what's up? What's up, Aaron? It's been a hot minute. Absolutely. Spider-Man was more popular before the MCU. Absolutely. Tom Holland Spider-Man is too comedical. I mean, his Spider-Man is supposed to be comedical. He's fine. It's just the fact that he's not Spider-Man. Like I keep saying, it's like those first few films, those Raimi films. When you watch it, you could tell it's a Spider-Man film. It's a straight Spider-Man film, not connected to nothing. When you watch those films, you're watching a Spider-Man film. When you watch a Tom Holland film, you're watching a Iron Lad film. Pretty much that's it. Which, people have kind of said, well, you got to give him more time. I was like, well, how much time do you need? Like, he should have been Spider-Man by now. Like, the first one, I understand you have to establish him in the MCU, so Iron Man should be in that film. Not the second one. The man died. Why he's all over that film? Like, that's why that was my biggest problem with Far From Home. I just didn't like it. And then Mysterio was a freaking Tony Stark worker. And I'm like, mm-mm. The first one was fine, but that second one, not so much. No, Doug, I have not seen Marvel What If series yet. I will check it out. I'm a fan of Iron Man. I agree with you. Have you seen the new Shaman King remake? So, if you thought I have, and I will do a separate video on that. There's some stuff I need to say. I think 1 through 4 was film canon, but 5 to 6 is not canon. Okay, well I have to read that. The Netflix Marvel shows destroyed DC CW shows. Not disrespected, just in my opinion. Um, yeah, the shows are good. I mean, of course. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say they were good. Hell no. Arrow has some good seasons, but they're too long. 24 episodes is ridiculous. The only show that you may have me say you might have me compete with is Superman and Lois. That's a fantastic show. Matter of fact, that was probably the best superhero show I've seen in a long time on television wise. Netflix show wise, it's debatable. Daredevil, debatable. Jessica Jones, debatable. Season one. Uh, Punisher, I still say Superman Lois. Um, Luke Cage, Superman Lois. And we're not talking about Iron Fist. There's no competition. Iron Fist was just trash to me. That's just my opinion. But yeah. But he knows when he gets too serious. Yeah. But I mean, even I guess that's a question. Have you saw the Cowboy Bebop? That fit? Oh yeah, it looks alright. Looking is one thing. Seeing it in motion is another. So I have no comment. I got a question, Johnson. Did you watch Luca Pix? I have not seen that. Tom Holland's Spider-Man's too over top. He is at certain points, but it's okay. What's up, Johnson? Good. How you been? Man, you've watched been have you ever watched this YouTuber called the one and only rants? Funny, just look up Triple H, you'll be you dying. I'll check it out. Have you seen trailer for Marvel's Midnight Sun? I did see the trailer on PlayStation. Then they showed me another trailer. PlayStation fucked up. They showed me another trailer, but I did see it. It was straight. Um, may check it out, man. I'll take Tobey Maguire all day because that's the Spider-Man I grew up with. I mean, like I said, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man has some problems, but at the end of the day, it's Spider-Man. Same with Andrew Garfield. It's Spider-Man. If you give me a Spider-Man film and that's what I get, then I ain't got a problem with it. Like I said, Homecoming was fine. But that Far From Home, not so much. That's where I got a little heat. I was like, we can't be doing this again. Okay. Luke Cage, The Defenders. I love Luke Cage. Oh, the Defenders, no, I still, that had some problems with me. Think pacing wise, which just, hell, and that had less episodes than others. So I didn't like The Defenders so much. It was nice seeing them all together, but something was weird about that show. Which was weird. You would think that show would have just meshed well. So it was supposed to have a season two, but what I know. But I think right now Superman and Lois is probably arguably the best superhero show airing right now. Some people say Loki. That's their opinion. I think Loki had some moments, but it was still kind of like I still enjoy Superman and Lois. Um, Winter Soldier, not some Winter Soldier. No, I was going. That was my I was hoping for that one, but it just fell flat with the villains and WandaVision. I don't really call it a show. It's more like a sitcom. So, yeah. I love Luke Cage. New Japan Girl, Luke Cage had its one rapper. I'm a fan of the Yakuza franchise. Yeah, they're great. Couldn't finish season one of Iron Fist because it was cringy. Season two was better. Season two was better, but by that time the fans left because people said season one was so bad. Same like Master of the Universe. New Japan Girl, yes, you're right. Do you think cartoon will be a success? It depends what they do. Hey man, how are you? I'm great. Ever played a Sega game? Gear? I have not. Have you watched Bad Batch? I have. And then I haven't finished it. I dropped it. So Jay Rants is another wrestling YouTuber. Okay, just like JD from New York. Okay. Okay, I'll check them out. Loki is good to me, but I see your point. Do you like science, math, reading, or history? I do like science when it's hands on, not bookwork. Math, I like math when it's money. Reading, I like reading comics and articles and stuff like that. History, I love my history. Funny enough, all those, I got a in history because I don't know why. Like my teacher was always saying stuff. I'm just sitting there like actually paying attention, and then I passed the classes. Even she was like, "Well, how you do well on this, but you do bad on the others?" I said, "History kind of is kind of interesting, and I should have looked more into history, but that's just me." Favorite meme for Spider-Man 3, their dance. Oh, that meme of Peter is killing me. Oh my God, he's dancing. Say what you want about the Spider-Man 3, but that meme has gone viral for about last year. So yeah. And then Goblin, yeah, well, Harry Osborn won't be in there. I say Jason, Frank, James Frank. I said Jason. James Franco won't be coming back because his little shenanigans what he's been going on. Netflix Master of the Universe is garbage. I've seen with my dad. It's not good. Will you do a face reveal someday when I win $1 million? Have you seen the Academia? I think that's an anime. I have not seen a video game lover, but I think I know what you're talking about. My dad used to watch the original Master of the Universe. I've seen it. I like it. But that 2002, that 2002. Do you like One Piece? I love it, but it's too fucking long. I'd be like, when are you going to end? Yes, Shinsky, I'm live. Also, know what we do. Climate change is going to happen. Exactly. Are we talking about billion McBrain memes? Yes. I had to drop the Bad Batch as well. It was not moving the needle for me. Yeah, Dougie, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like good. It was weird. It's like, oh, I don't know. And I think the problem with the Bad Batch is they had too many episodes. I think they should have just started with 8 or 9. But Lucasfilm, they're like, well, we can make multiple episodes. Your number should be 8 or 9. Some people be like, well, Netflix, they need more episodes. Honestly, I can dig Netflix's 5 or 6 episodes because they're actually easy to go through in a day. I can't go through the Bad Batch. And then the problem with the Bad Batch, too, is they are weekly. And I think fans don't want weekly. They just want certain shows they want weekly. That's what I don't think they want it weekly. Because if they had all those in one going, I think the Bad Batch would be well more received. Because I know when they dropped the last episode a week ago, I was like, whatever. Hey Johnson, can you watch Monster Incident if you have the time? I'll check it out when I have the time. Monster Incident. I have to write that down. Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blood Orphan is the show I am into right now. Yeah, it's good. It came out a couple years ago. It's not one of the best Gundam series I've seen, but it's actually enjoyable. The best Gundam series, if you're a new Gundam fan, is Gundam Wing, Gundam Zero, which is a copy of Gundam Wing, um, and Gundam MS-018. It's 13 episodes. That one I think is probably arguably the best one because it's more grounded per se. There's others too, but those are the two. Wing and MS8 is probably what you should check out. Johnson, do you think Cartoon Network is heading into the right direction? No, but it is what it is. I mean, that's Cartoon Network. They got to try something because they lost so many viewers, and that's all thanks to Christina Miller. What do you think of Ren and Stimpy reboot? I don't know. I haven't seen the Ren and Stimpy reboot. Hopefully it's good. I may check it out, but I wasn't a fan of the original. Batman Arkham City is almost 10 years old. I know, that's crazy. Cartoon Network in Saudi was good because they air new and old shows. Yeah. Your thoughts on the last air Avatar Netflix cast? I think the cast is fine. That script is another thing, and the story is gonna be another thing. The cast looks fine. I actually take this cast over what we got with the last Airbender. So I think it's a stupid idea. Johnson, have you seen the Fist of the North Star? I have. I have seen the Fist of the North Star. I have seen Kenshiro. I have seen all that. I'm like, God Almighty. But that's funny to hear, especially in the dub. The dub is hilarious. What? I'm like, so, Johnson, have you? I wonder what Adult Swim is going to do for the 20th anniversary coming up in September. I really don't know. Hopefully, they do something good. Hey, Johnson, have you had to drop by? Hey, welcome, Oran. Batman Arkham City is my favorite. Do you think Pokemon will return to Cartoon Network? Nope. Before what you said, Pokemon, nope. No Revolution Zone, nope. Hey Johnson, Coop's about to head home and pull up. Okay, cool. What's your thoughts on the PS5 Xbox Series B sold out? That's weird. I don't know why, and it's kind of made me not be a gamer no more because I got rid of my PS4 and I kind of haven't played video games that much, and it's starting like slowly but surely, my video gameness is losing it, if that's a word. So I'm kind of not stop playing it. I've heard to watch the anime in Japanese with subs, not English. Yes, well you can, and especially for that series, you can. I recommend the subs. Do you like SpongeBob? Oh, do you think SpongeBob should end it after season 5? Yes. Agreed. And Bad Batch dragged out story plots bringing back sisters and from Clone Wars. Honestly, you know the hell out of me. Yes. I had played the first North Star Lost Paradise. That's a good game, and that's a hard game to find. As a matter of fact, I was trying to find it in my city. I could not find it, which sucked because I wanted to get it, but by that time I was already over it. Uh, if I do get a system, if I get another 4, I will look for that game. I might have to drive out of the city to get that, but who knows if I'm interested in doing that. I played my PS5 more than my Xbox because my favorite games were on PS5. Yeah, mostly that's what it goes. Hmm. Damn, no more PS4. That's tough. It is, but like I said, I keep myself busy, work and everything now. So yeah, and my dog too. He kind of keeps me busy too. So yeah. Oh, my dog. Yeah. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Yeah. Sorry for excuse some tongue tie right now. Sorry for the not announce stream. I said I wanted to do it just to talk to y'all, see what y'all up to. So. So. Oh, I'm really excited for the Lost Judgment. Yeah, Hunter is another one too. That's a classic. That's a classic. Shoot. Mm. Oh man. What do I think of Bush Hartman? Don't really think of him much. I don't keep up with him anymore. He talk crazy stuff. He should be trying to work on Danny Phantom, but that's neither here or there. That's their opinion. So yeah. So oh, rumor is Kick Patowski might return or revival Disney Plus. Wait, so let me get this straight, Dougie. They gonna bring me back Kick Patowski, but they can't bring me back Tron Uprising. We got a problem. Nah, that's fine if they do. Hopefully it does. Shoot. The reason why PS5 and Xbox Series is sold out since they were launched online, people have been stealing those consoles, so people got their consoles stolen when they were pre-ordering. Judgment is legal, so I don't know. Like Kick Ass 1 or 2. I like both, but of course this will be the first one. I think that first one just came out of nowhere, and I didn't think it was going to be that special. It blew me out the water. But I do like both. But if I had to choose the first one, I think it's getting revived. Thought the I heard about it, never watched. Do you use Crunchyroll? I used to. I don't use Crunchyroll anymore. Thank God I don't, because they're getting sold to Funimation. Sure. I don't know where am I going. New Japan, don't worry. It's going to be rerunning on PBS for years. For years. For years. Okay. Let's see here. Uh-huh. Alrighty. Mhm. Alrighty. Mm. So they released a Lion King prequel of Mufasa. Right. We'll go ahead and skip that. I did read about this though. Rumor is that the Mandalorian season 3 is going to be their final season, which is crazy, but it wouldn't surprise me. Do you like Semi the Titan? I love Semi the Titan. It's really hard to watch anime in the UK. Okay, you're in the UK. That's sad. Yeah, Disney also issued apologies to creators. Well, Disney need to issue a lot of apologies to Scarlett Johansson. All Disney gonna be apologizing for years to come. So yeah. So, 1 second. Ooh. I I hope Tom Ishii stays Cartoon Network. Yeah, I hope so too. But if not, bye bye network. Thank God I took a picture of Turner Building. He proud to say Cartoon Network because TV is dying. I only watch TV for The Simpsons on Sky One. Disney need to apologize for ruining Star Wars. Yeah, Disney need to apologize for a lot of things. You're right. We can pray for television to come back. Hmm. Yep. Uh, George, I don't know. Cartoon Network, maybe Tamishi might do something. Tanami, they may. I hope so for their sake. Yes, I did see Fast 9. It was okay. I actually saw it with my ex-girlfriend, and we went to the movies and saw it. It was okay. Nothing to write home about, but it's okay. So let's see here. Trying to see what comes out tomorrow because I am off of work. Do you draw Red Hood today and your favorite DC comic book characters of all time? Um, do you draw Red Hood today and your favorite DC characters of all time? My favorite my favorite comic book character is the legit Superman. But my favorite books to read is usually Spider Man because he's more grounded and more relatable. But Superman, Red Hood, and Red Hood's my favorite from the Robin family because I like how his story and dynamic came out, especially that movie. Um, and Deadpool was my favorite too. Not the film wise, but you know, the name was supposed to, the name came from, I don't know how it came out. It was Deshaun Johnson. Then I changed it to Johnson Hood, and then it became Johnson Daypool, which was more easier because I could probably sell that on a T-shirt. Because Johnson Hood, I don't think that was going to work. But hey, what is? Boomerang was good long time ago. Nowadays, garbage. Yes. Rumor is Pepper Ann gets the ratings when it airs. Disney Plus might get a revival. Do you think Tanami will return to Cartoon Network? No. Anime will return, but not Tanami. Tom Ishii to see her staff better have some big plans for the 30th anniversary coming next year. 20th anniversary one was disappointing. Yes, it was. Hey Johnson, do you know that Disney is about to do a Digimon live action? Hold up. I haven't read no reports of this. Let me look it up. Let me get out Netflix first. Digimon. I know Pokemon, but I haven't heard of Digimon live action. Oh yeah, they talked about that sometime last year, but I don't think they're gonna move with it. Hold on. There is an article right here. Digimon reportedly developing a live action. Disney is reporting developing a live action Digimon project. Since then, TV show spanning over 450 episodes. The Digivice can train, power up. Last year was reported Disney had inherited live action rights properly from the Mouse House from Fox. Once we told us Ben Affleck was returning to Batman. Combat Netflix surprise. Pokemon show. um, let's say if they do. Well, I'm not gonna do nothing yet because you know how that is always in development hell. If they do, I'll be the first one to say don't, but we'll see. I'm surprised they don't have the rights to it. I think Nickelodeon still have the rights to it. Who knows? Um, they better. Batman White Knight is my favorite Batman comic. JohnsonDAYPOOL sounds better. Yeah, it brings off better. I've been watching since day one. Somebody Titan is only popular because of the booty quake. Yeah, yeah, Jeff, it's the booty quake. Hell, my video is a prime example of the booty quake. Oh, I like somebody Titan for the storyboard only, action only. But yeah, Jeff, the booty quake. Oh, the booty quake. That's my favorite. God, that's my favorite. And it's one of my favorite videos I did too. I still get comments on the video like, best part, best part. What's up, Coop? Off work? That's what's up. The booty quake. Shake it, bake it, booty quake. Oh man, that's funny. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Oh yeah, let me go back to Netflix to see what they got planned. Hopefully nothing crazy. I remember that. I still hate DC coming broke up. Red Hood and Artemis in a future state. They need to get back together. One of my favorite couples written and come recently. Yeah. Do you think Netflix and Funimation make any deal for streaming? Could be. It depends. Um, Funimation would, if they get a deal with that, that's great for Funimation because Netflix is the biggest thing on streaming right now. They'll get Nick is ending their relationship with Power Rangers after 10 years, and the air will do think where you think the franchise will be going. If they end it, I think they could either go to Netflix or Disney. Disney could get Power Rangers back again, but it's up to Disney. They really don't need it. But I think Netflix should swoop in and get it or Amazon. My favorite video by you is when you went full rage on Thundercats Roar. Thank you. It still holds up. And it kind of worked because the show got canceled less than a year, so I guess it worked. You watched The Shaman King on Netflix? I have not yet. I had to check it out. Oh, you mean The Shaman King? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have. I have. I had to do a review on it. Matter of fact, I think I saw it before it came on Netflix because the dub came out recently. Then there's this other one called Elden Zero. The same creators of Fairy Tale. Um, I didn't know it was. Like I said, this thing looks familiar. As soon as the man said, "I want to make friends," I said, "Yeah, this is Fairy Tale." Who the fuck says that shit? Top Boy. I have not seen Top Boy. Yeah, the same dude. Yeah, the same dude who made that. I didn't know it. I watched the first episode and then I saw a girl who looks like Lucy. I said, huh, she looks exactly identical to Lucy. I said, I didn't think of nothing other. Same big boobs and everything. I said, huh, okay. I guess the artist was cool. I guess he was a fan. I don't know. Then the guy, I guess the kid came out. Will you be my friend? His whole goal is to make friends all over space. And I said, oh, hell no. I dropped the show left and I said, I'm not watching this. Evgeny referenced Booty Quake on Primal. I will rate the show 100 out of 10. He ranks that new short, Unicorn, whatever, Unicorn, he got coming out too. If he does any Booty Quake in that one, it's an automatic 10 out of 10 out of 5 stars for me. I will fucking rave about the show. So this is the best show since sliced bread. It's better than Invincible for that episode. After that, we go back to normal. What do you think of Devil May Cry series? I think it's a good series. My Twitter is. Hold on, let me look at it. I don't go on as much. That's why I said, give me a minute. I'm not on Twitter. You can follow me, but I'm not on it. Instagram, no. But Twitter, let me see. The Twitter machine. Let me go on my Twitter machine. Daypool Johnson or at Johnson Day 92. So Johnson Day 92. So yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much how that show went. Um, but yeah, Shaman King is very. When I saw it growing up on 4Kids TV, done by the same studio 4Kids dubbed, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. But when I saw this new one, I said it's okay. The dubbing is okay, just not great either. But I would, like I said, I'll do a review on it, and I'll give you guys my review. Um, is it better than the old one? That's tough because the old one was dubbed by 4Kids, so you know most of those were probably edited the hell up. So I got a comment um recently because I think y'all remember I did a video called "Yes, She-Ra is better than Master of the Universe Revelation." This person said, "You're crazy. The storyline of She-Ra is absolutely ridiculous. They destroyed the characters, they destroyed the animation, they destroyed the storyline. Everything about it was ridiculous. Coming from a Master of the Universe fan, Revelation wasn't even that bad. If you aren't expecting anything woke, you better go back to 1980 because everything that is coming out is going to be that way. With that being said, Revelation is way better than Netflix She-Ra." So this person is very angry for my opinion on it. So, whatever. Um, like I said, everything's gonna be woke anyway, which that's the biggest problem I have today. However, my thing has always been story, characters, and execution. Shira story, it's not the best, but it's okay. Characters, not the greatest, but they're okay. And the execution, the show executed what it was meant to do. Fine. Master of the Universe Revelation don't know what the fuck it's trying to do. It's trying to be Mad Max Fury Road. It's trying to be edgy, trying to be metal. It's trying to do all this other stuff. They're trying to kill off characters in episode one. They're trying to kill off characters in the season finale. They're trying to do. It's too much they got going on. And the biggest problem with that show is it doesn't invest me into the world. Say what you want about Shira, it does a good enough job to let me know this is a fan fiction version of She-Ra. I said, okay. And it does a good job to let me know what type of world I'm getting myself into. Where Master of the Universe Revelation is a sequel to the 80s. And it doesn't even let me know what world I'm in. They don't let me know I'm in the 80s world, doesn't let me know I'm in the new world. And that's where my issue goes with that. So, so the new Shaman King is basically doing what the reboot. Oh, so it's going to be a brotherhood. They're going to go a brotherhood with it. Ha! I might check it out then. I might check it out. The second act. Because the first act I thought was okay. Like I said, because I just checked the dub. But I think there's more episodes out. I got, like I said, I'll check my websites and I'll watch the rest if there's more. Um, but then again, I could wait for the dub, but I don't know. I gotta look it up. Is Funimation doing the dub or someone else? So give it time because later episodes will make it better. Okay, gotcha. I'm reading that now. Yes, you're right. Without a doubt, man. Transformers used to be popular franchise. Nowadays, it's dead. Yes, it's not popular, but it's you know. I still don't get why they couldn't do the 2002 He-Man continuity. You know what? That is a question for another day because I don't even know myself. That's probably the best continuity they could have done, especially with Hodak. Hodak in that show was so badass. You knew he was about to wreck shit up. Do Funimation by Crunchyroll. I don't think I want to do do that because honestly, before Funimation was buying Crunchyroll, I didn't like Crunchyroll. um, so I'm not gonna do a rant on it. Hey, I have been watching your videos since your videos on Cartoon Network. I appreciate it. I should not accept the proposal. Yeah, yeah. Crunchyroll, they wanted the money. Wait for the later season. Okay, okay, I got you. I got you, Dougie. I will do that. Because you gave me Dougie, not Dougie, Coop. Coop, you told me about it, and Dougie told me about it. I watched Thundercats 2011 recently. Now I know why fans are mad and sad. Yes. But that He-Man, though, boy, that got me heated. I think that got me heated more than Thundercats. Uh, I didn't come off as safe because I've gotten older now and my rage just kind of went down and a lot of my rage has kind of been hot. I won't pay for Funimation. That's fine. There's always those illegal sites, non-anime, kiss anime, excuse me. But the adapting chapters that weren't adapted in the original. Gotcha. Bang Studios doing it. Not Bang Zoom. Bang Zoom. Bang Zoom. I know who they are. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's good to cap the cast back. And Netflix is doing the dub. Okay, cool. Just like TMNT. So, but yeah. I knew somebody would comment on that video. Let's see here. Let him do Super Mario's. Mm. I don't know. I think the creators of Teen Titans Go, when it's not Teen Titans, I think they actually could do some good work. So, like I said, I'll give them a chance. We'll see. I'm really not a fan of Michael Bay's films. Nah, I'm the first one I love. I thought the first one was fine. It was great. The second one has some problems, and it's not. We don't talk about that one, but it's not bad. It's just not good. The third one, not bad, but not what you expect for a Transformer film. Especially how they do Megatron Starscream. If you're a huge Starscream Megatron fan, that film will piss you off. Uh, the fourth one, I like to call it Age of Explosion, not Age of Extinction. Age of Explosion. I can't stand that one. Even with the Dinobots, I couldn't stand that one. That was just from the new human characters, from the new. I just hated it. And then that last night, the last shit, I like to call it, that was just terrible. And it was terrible because Megatron Optimus Prime were barely in the film. And we know how that film turned out. So that was just, they all were trash to me. All the way up to the third one, that's when the films were okay. Age of Explosion and Last Shit. Fuck them. Fuck those Transformer films. So, missed the beginning of your live stream. Well, you're here. Opinion on Funimation, can't stand them personally. I mean, I don't care for them either. But I mean, I'm not gonna rant about them because it is what it is. It's nothing I can do about that. I mean, they bought the company. Crunchyroll wanted the money, and Warner Brothers are ready to sell them. So I can't really do nothing about that. Yeah, I stopped at the forefront. Like I said, Transformers is the first one's good. Second one is watchable, but not great. It's not good. That third one, okay. Fourth one, fuck it. I just fuck it. So, the TMT series. Like I said, I gave a second look to the TMT series, the one that came out a couple years ago. That one Nickelodeon did. The second season is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's a second look, and I said, okay, good. But it's nowhere near that damn TMT Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles we got in um, the previous one. That was a breath of fresh air for me. The movies were okay, but they were never going to reach that Transformer stardom anyway. So that's what I say. So yeah, I noticed that too. They're trying to please those the Twitter machine fanboys, I call them. It's just crazy. That's why I don't even read a comic today. Um, and again, I mean that Robin one, like I said in my video for Robin, if you build it up and then Robin goes that way, cool. But that's the main focal point. You're telling me, oh, you gotta read this new comic because Robin's coming out bisexual, he's gay or something. I'm not reading that. You gotta build that shit up. Um, and like I said in the video, if this was a long term building and the guy actually approached Robin and Robin's like, I don't roll that way, and he walks away, and you had Robin thinking about, he has been there for me. He keeps thinking about those ideas. That's fine. Like I said, I'm not gonna like the shit, but if you have the decency to build it up, write it out, not try to force it down somebody's throat, trying to say this is the way it should be, not the way it needs to be, then okay. Piss Pie, have you ever watched it? Of course, the 2003, I've seen that multiple times when I was a kid. Tuna fans never pick up a comic in their life. Nope, they don't. So, but yeah, when it comes to those DC and Marvel comics, the problem with them coming out with they like, oh, he's gay, he's this or he's that. Okay, build it up. Like, show me. I don't want to see it in the first page. I want to see this build up. Like, if you could build up a relationship for a guy and a woman, build that up. I mean, who knows? You know what I'm saying? But don't force it down people's throat. And that's why I come at every day. Storytelling, storytelling. And we are losing a lot of storytelling in comics, film, and all that stuff. They just want to rush things and think that's what people want. Fuck no, storytelling. If you gonna make Rey the daughter of Lord Sidious, tell me from the first episode. Give me teases, like allude to it. Don't tell me in Rise of Skywalker she's the daughter because that's what we told you because we gave you our fan theories. No, 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 no. That shit don't work for us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for example, like why not create an LGBT character? That's fine. Like I said, create one and who likes Robin, but Robin doesn't like him. Like, whoa, whoa, I don't roll like that. Hell, it'd be nice to see Robin have a fanboy who's like, oh, I love him. I want to do this to him and all that. Robin's like, that's creepy. You see that dynamic. But let's say if he explored that idea, that's fine too. But build it up. That's what I think. That's what people are looking for. That's what writers need to understand. That's what people are looking for. For me, I would like to see the interaction because if I'm reading it, I'm like, mm-hmm. Because if that was me, I'd be straight. Yeah, I don't roll that way. However, that's a real answer. That's a real life answer. Because I'm looking at this like, no, I don't roll that way. Okay, and the person gets sad, and then he gets so sad he turns to a villain, and you're like, well, I probably would too. It's that Incredibles um, syndrome, whatever. Remember when Mr. Incredible told him you're not a hero, and then he became a villain? You could do some shit like that. That's off the fly. I just came up with that idea. That's what I'm looking for in stories. Like it says of him to be a villain. Not granted, he's not gonna be like no damn greatest Robin villain, but he can be a villain. And then eventually Robin apologizes, like, I'm sorry, I should have gave more to your feelings. And then you're like, it's too late. And then, it's some stuff, like I said, that's what I've learned over the years is build up, storytelling, plot. Build it up to that point because people like stuff like that because they want to see what's going to happen next. When you force it down their throat, nobody wants that. They just don't care for it. They're like, yeah, okay, bye. So, thought on Ray was going to be Kenobi. It's fine. Yeah, he just came out of the closet of nowhere, and it's like, build it up. Okay, if let's say he is that, okay, then where was those signs? People like, there's been signs for years. I'm like, no, 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 no. This man's been with women. He's been with Wonder Girl. He's been with this person. Where and Stephanie Brown? Where are those signs? How about you make a story? You put little hints of a character liking him. You can either like Tim or Robin, one of the two, and you build it up. And then Tim rejects his offer because he's not into that. You turn him into a villain. And then you have that story dynamic going on. Or you have Tim question like, I don't think I do, but maybe I do like him. But you have that inner, what's the thing, inner fighting going on with him to figure out if that's what he wants. Because if he's in college, people know in college that's where you experiment. That's where people either figure out if they want to go left or right or in the middle. You can go. That's what I'm saying. So, but that's just me. That's from experience. Literally just came out. I prefer Ray embracing being her dark side. Exactly. Comic pros from Marvel and DC are pressed that people are leaving for independent comics creators and buy manga. People want stories at the end of the day. Exactly. If they want stories, they don't want agenda narrative and push upon propagandas. When you read a comic today, it's a propaganda, it's a narrative. People don't want that no more. So in Invincible comics, they're going to have to change some stuff around from them, which is fine. They already changed what's her name, Amber to Black, which I already knew that was going to be something, but she's okay character. Remember when Danny Phantom tried that same concept? Exactly. It's just enough. I'm enjoying the first volume. No. I mean, it's just something. Iron, you're fine. You don't have to worry about that. It's just a it's a discussion. Um, just certain things they do. I don't agree with how the comic industry, the movie industry, the television industry is forcing down a propaganda and agenda and not build it up or do good storytelling. They're being lazy per se. They're lazy. And they're not. They're just lazy. For example, if you want an LGB character, make one. Oh, people won't like it. Well, build, write them good enough so we can like them. Like it's not that fucking hard. Josh Whedon did that. I can't. I'm not supposed to say his name, but he's done that multiple times. You just have to create the character. Oh, here's another one. You just have to create a character that we care about. Write them good enough, and we'll like them. That's all. I mean, after that, we good. But these writers today, these producers are lazy. They don't want to do the work no more because it doesn't sell. It sells. Just do the work. I mean, that's it. Don't force nothing. Just let it be organic. Um, if Robin's gonna be bisexual, okay, well show this he be bisexual. Show these little hints of him thinking of it. Don't just tell me he's bisexual and he goes on a date. No, because now you're forcing the agenda. Um, like Loki, I go both ways. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Who said this? Well, it's been like that in the comics. Well, how about we had how many films of this dude and they were no hints of that? Just show me. Well, we'll show you in Loki season 2. Okay, whatever. Yeah, fuck off. you know. But exactly. They want to take shortcuts, and that's not what people want. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say everybody wants that in their comics or their video game. Nobody wants that. But if you do the storytelling, you build it up, we will appreciate it more. That we actually might, he's not a bad character. Because I have friends that are like that, and they act like that. But these characters they make, they're not believable. Like Robin coming out like, nah. Well, we have celebrities doing that. Well, yeah, because they're doing that now because everybody else is doing it. It's not believable, because there's celebrities too, because they got the backing in Hollywood and all that other stuff. And Tom's about too. Most of them got money, so they can do that. Some people are scared to do that. Some people who live in bad neighborhoods cannot come out because if they do, that's their ass. So it is what it is. You know. But for me, um, it's storytelling. Storytelling is a big key opponent. Why uh, certain things today are not as good as they were back in the day. Um, for example, other than that, Robin, we'll move away from Robin. Um, we'll talk about a film that came out, Tropic Thunder. Y'all remember Tropic Thunder? That film cannot work today because it's so sensitive. It's not sensitive, but it's so Robert Downey Jr. playing a black man. He can't do that today. Hell, he's supposed to play another race for one film, but he can't do it. There's backlash because if you do it, it considered racist and all this other stuff. I enjoyed it because it's a funny film. And Robert Downey Jr. was funny playing a black guy because he legit was playing a black guy, and the black guy he did a good job. Um, but those films we won't get today. Um, there's certain films we just won't get, and it sucks. It sucks. So yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what else to do. Let's see, Batman and Robin. See the Mandalorian. It's just been slow. It's weird when I'm off of work. They ain't trying to give me no news, no nothing. I guess we could talk about wrestling. I guess we could talk about that. Huh. Huh. So I guess because wrestling's been pretty cool lately now because people been talking. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, Jeff. I think people will still be around. I'll be around. um, I got rid of Cartoon Network probably about 2018. I got rid of cable in general in 2018, but I stopped watching the net. Well, honestly, I stopped watching the network for about hmm, it was about 2017, 2018 ish. I just can't remember the time frame. And I moved on, and I just said, "There's nothing this network could do to get me back." Once Miller left, I was happy, but by that time, my love for the network kind of went away, and I just said, "Fuck it, I'm not watching this network ever again." So, but I don't even think Teen Titans leaving the network can bring fans back. I think people are just moved on. I think the network has alienated their fan base, similar to how what's going on with WWE. They're alienating their fan base and they're moving on to Netflix, Amazon, Disney Plus, and all these other streaming sites. Similar to how wrestling, WWE fans, old fans, are now going to AEW, myself included. And I'm not going to AEW because their wrestling's great. I'm going to AEW because they don't solve my intelligence and they give me what I want certain nights, not all the time. So, oh, you're fine, Iron. You good? Just like I said, just be you, and that's all you can be. Yeah, I don't know where these people keep defending Vince McMahon from because that company is terrible. I was watching clips on YouTube and I just look at this company like, y'all eat this shit up. Like he's keep doing the same shit. When I look at AEW, it's like there's effort. I'm like, I like this. You're not talking down to me. You're talking at me. You're talking with me. We're having fun. The crowd, people look like they're having fun in the crowd. The WWE crowd, it looks like they're there, but they're not having fun. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. But Vince is he's out of touch. He needs to go. Um, but even if he goes, we got that guy Nick Khan there, which I don't know, man. It's wrestling is like it's getting bad for me. Whoa, WWE wise, WWE's not as bad, but WWE is bad. It's bad because, for example, let me say this: NXT is dead because we all know what happened with that with AEW. But when it comes to Raw, Raw is terrible. If Raw is unwatchable, and SmackDown. If Roman Reigns gets injured, I hope he does, but let's say he gets injured. WWE has nothing. They have nothing right now. They have not built no new stars. They have nothing. They keep bringing old people like Old Bird back, and it's just like nobody wants to see them no more. People want uh people want different, I guess, different type of characters, but it's like when you look at AEW, you got young cats like Darby Allin, Hangman Page, uh, Brian Cage, Ricky Starks. Um, they acclaim if they could ever do something with them boys, which they're the hottest thing. I don't know why they haven't. Um, you know, you have Pentagon and Phoenix, Pac, Andrade, Malachi Black, all these guys, John Moxley. These are guys that are not legends, but these are guys currently wrestling. WWE, you got Bobby, Drew, Roman, and that's it. That's all you got. Because when you look at SmackDown, you got Rollins, but he's already been a main man. But that's just four. It's I don't know. Yeah, a BC Epified. He speaks the truth, which is funny. He's been defending WWE, but he has not been defending them for a long time. He's been going in there for a while. I've been seeing him pop up. He is not gave no fucks. He's like, I'm done, and you can't blame the man. When you look at JD from New York, of course he loves AEW, but he's been speaking truth too, a lot of truth. But BC, he's been speaking some truth, but he's been speaking like I'm done. He's like, I wash my hands with this company. Like he's so hell bent on going for that company, and I don't blame him. So, but BC, if you could turn him against WWE, that's not good. Because I know he was defending WWE for a while, but he can't do it. He even said it. He said, I can't do it no more. They need to bring in someone that can give WWE fresh perspective. They need to get rid of Vince, and yeah, they do. It's supposed to be Triple H, but I don't know. So, excuse me. Yeah, I know about Brad Rules and Wrestling Jesus. I'm surprised he's still doing it. Um, they're still kind of like, well, WWE's not that bad. It's okay. I'm like, no, they need to wake up too. Um, the company's not good. New Japan Girl, I agree. MJF, yeah, he's fired. Jay White, he needs to leave New Japan. He needs to go to AEW somewhere. Vince did the get big guy stuff in Ruthless Aggression era and was still changing these guys' character when they called up to OVW. And that was flop after flop outside the Cena class. Yeah, it was. If you notice, it was a flop. Uh, the only one who, shit, yeah, because Batista he didn't find his character until he got to the WWE. And then he changed it again because he was Deacon Batista or something like that. Orton too, because Orton was a nobody till he went with Triple H. Cena had to change his character to a rapper, and then Brock was the only one who was himself because Paul Heyman looked at him like, you ain't touching this one. Um, but everybody else, they had to change their character multiple times. I think the only one who kept their character, who wasn't a big guy, was Mr. Kennedy. I think at the time, from what I remember. Naito, yeah, he's good. Al Phasmo, he's good. Then again, I'm not a hardcore WWE fan. I'm a hardcore wrestling fan and Jada expert. I stopped watching WWE in 2015. I stopped watching WWE 2014. I am 7 years old. I lied. I am 7 years wrestling fan. So 7 years old. Yeah, I stopped watching wrestling in 2014. I rather see things unbiased. Yeah. Oh well, like I said, I think said it earlier. I'm okay with them doing other stuff because once you see them do other stuff, the Teen Titans go. That's when you start saying these guys are not that bad, and I want to see first what they do. Um, Plus, they'll have more freedom to actually do more adult humor because they're not restricted by a damn network like Cartoon Network. So yeah. Well, Shelton, yeah, Shelton Benjamin too was in that class, but you know what happened to Shelton? He wasn't main event status. He was mid card status. But the guy was good. I love Shelton, especially early Shelton. He should have been a world champion, but again, they look for mic work. So yes, Alexis Bliss gimmick gotta go. Her outfits don't have to go, but her gimmick has to go. Agreed, agreed. Her outfits be killing it. Be like, God, Lord, this woman. What matters to me is the full package, and I mean full package. I mean the look, character, and ring work, my skills. Yeah, right. Yeah, and right now the only WWE superstar who has that is Roman, and his mic skills still kind of off, but everything else, his in-ring work too. But everything else he got. But Drew don't have it. Drew in-ring, he has good in-ring work. Mic skills are pretty good, but personality's not there. And Seth Rollins, he has everything else. But I don't know. But alrighty, guys, I'm gonna have to call it quits now because I gotta take my dog out to use the bathroom and get ready for tomorrow because I got some stuff to do. So it's been a blast. I'll probably have to do these more often now since I have a little bit more free time. Hopefully, it's this is nice to do, and hopefully next time I have it more span out too, so you guys can actually uh, get a better update and stuff like that. So if you must, you can follow me on Daypool. Johnson at Johnson92. I want to make sure I get this right too, because I don't want to see y'all to the wrong side. At Johnson Day 92. So it's Johnson Day 92. You follow me on Twitter. As always, like, subscribe. Um, it's been a blast. Retro Gamer, you came in at the last minute as usual. Edward, I've been watching your videos for 3 years. I appreciate it. Um, it was nice chatting with you too, New Japan Ghoul. But yeah, y'all can catch me on the flip side. I will have videos probably coming out in the next 2 or 3 days. I will be watching Shaman King Coop. I will be watching Shaman King Dougie. So yeah, but y'all know how to hit me. So remember, have a Johnson day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Johnson out. Nice talking to you, Iron.